Hey Aries, how's it going? Thank you for joining me. Anybody new, welcome in. Welcome to my channel. This is your general reading for March 2021, my lovely Aries. And as usual, for anyone new to the channel, I meditate and take the jumpers and lay them out before I start recording. As it just saves you looking in on my hand shuffling cards as you are right now. I just want to frame the read off with a couple of wisdom oracles, so just let's get started and see what the oracle deck has to offer. Spring is in the air, guys. How wonderful is it? It's so hopeful, isn't it? It's wonderful. Such a lift in spirits at the moment. All right, bear with me. I'm going to persevere. There we go. It's on the floor, but I'll pick it up in a minute. Okay, let's go and see what it is. Just bear with me, folks. What do we have? Thinker. Ooh. Look at that. I'm sorry, I didn't show you the card, did I? Do you want to have a look? Hopefully it won't have too much glare on it. There you go, Thinker. Could you have analysis paralysis by any chance? Right, let's get started. Overarching energy of the read, we've got death. So it seems like you're transforming at the moment. It's about, you know, transitioning into the next phase of perhaps life, or perhaps a new project. It's about leaving the old behind and letting go of what no longer serves you. So really, really exciting time here coming in. And of course, with the death of anything comes, you know, renewal. So you're in, well, like it says, in transition, my lovely Aries. We've got an energy departing, we've got temperance, and temperance is all about balance. Can you see that? Let me just move those up. Yeah, so that's all about balance. It's about finding your equilibrium and just going forward with confidence, but going forward, but cautiously. It's not a fast moving card. It's quite a calm energy of finding your feet, if you like, because obviously if you know you have had things come to an end, maybe a project, perhaps it's a relationship, it's going to be different for all of you as it's a general read, but it's the end of something here. This is you finding your feet. This is balance, you trying to balance things out and equal things out in your mind. And it's a really good thing that you're taking the time to do that, because you've got, if you want it, Aries, you've got the world. Whatever it is you're leaving behind is making way for something really quite spectacular. So this is about harmony and, again, balance. It's about absolute fulfillment. It's about having it all, or having everything the way you want it, you know, want it to be, the way you want to be. Perhaps this is a personal transformation, an internal goal that you're trying to achieve. So really beautiful energy coming in for you in March. Yeah, it's just really lush, isn't it? Look at that. Beautiful. And you know, with all of these things, I mean, and certainly these first three energies that we've come across here, Aries, they're major trump cards in the deck. So quite a pivotal moment for you, March, I'm going to say here. And with anything that's so strong, with messages that are, you know, cards that are so strong, or as strong as these, you're going to have a moment of anxiety, aren't you? But, you know, in your challenge position, it absolutely, that moment of anxiety is absolutely showing. We've got the Eight of Swords here, and the swords are thought-based, so this is all in your own mind. It's about perhaps self-imposed barriers, limiting beliefs getting in your way. It's about the thinker. It might be a tad or it might be a pinch of analysis paralysis. Are you overthinking things? Are you not going with the flow? Perhaps you're being overly cautious. I mean, the Temperance is here saying do go forward and do it cautiously, but you know, there's cautious and then there's analysis paralysis, folks, isn't there? So maybe you're overthinking the situation because you know, you are headed for the, you know, the King of Pentacles. If you want that energy, it's there for you to take. And you know, this stagnation here is going to stop you achieving, you know, the wisdom, the empowerment that you should feel, the authority that you are in your field. Perhaps, you know, it's about wisdom, it's about expertise, it's about giving good advice or seeking out good advice. You know, if there's something you want to do and you don't know enough about it, seek out somebody who does and ask them. So, you know, don't let your self-imposed limitations get in the way of advancement, of you going forward, because they will if you allow them to. Obviously, we've got in the advice from Spirit, we've got Ace of Wands. Wow, Ace of Wands. I mean, that card speaks for itself. This is about new ideas. This is about new concepts coming in, but it's also about looking at things differently. It's about, if you look closely at this card, actually, it does look like there's a fog in front of the face of the person here. It's about allowing yourself to see clearly. I do feel that this, if there's going to be a blip here, it's going to be a self-imposed blip. It's not going to be something that comes along to scupper you or, you know, an exterior obstacle. This is you. This is you, the way you're thinking. So, you know, let the clouds fall away. Let the wind take them, you know, and perhaps try looking at something differently. Allow your vision to shift, you know. Take the panoramic view instead of the blinkered view. You know, take the blinkers off and see what else is on the peripheral, you know, because there's so much there and you don't want to miss a thing. Absolutely not. So yeah, new concepts and ideas are there if you want to see them, is the advice from Spirit. We've got perseverance in the outcome. If you feel that you are blocked, if you do come across some stagnation, this is saying you've got to keep on going. You know, you've got the World card here, Aries. That's mammoth. You know, it's absolutely everything. It's the utmost harmony. It's that warm fuzzy feeling in your stomach after, you know, getting where you want to go and achieving what you've your goals after striving. You know, this is saying absolutely focus. You need to focus and keep on keeping on. Absolutely carry on the path you're going because it's the right one. And obviously, if the world is here, it's yours for the taking if you want it. But do be wary of analysis paralysis. Don't overthink the situation or the project that you want to embark upon, you know, because this is, whatever this is, it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful. Right, so that was a really clear message for you, I think. I think there's loads of goodness coming in here. And of course, after the time we've all had and lockdown sort of coming to an end, spring's on the horizon, you know, it's just such a beautiful time of year. Don't let overthinking get in your way. Absolutely not. There's so much potential here. Let's just get an animal oracle to see what the animal spirits would like you to take into the month of March 2021 with you, Aries. Lovely read, really beautiful. It's really lifted my spirits. Right. Gosh, that was quick. I think there are a couple there as well. One's turned over. Might take that one as well. Should we be greedy, Aries? Yeah, let's take that. That one, that's... Put those back and see what the first two were that fell out. Be fearless and bold, the badger spirit. Absolutely, go for it. You know, you've got all the avenues here, all the right paths that you need. So it's just a case of what path are you going to take and how you're going to do it. But be fearless. You know, come to the edge. You know, it's one of those. It's a leap of faith card. Beautiful. And then we've got Dear Spirit. Bring the gentle touch. So although you need to be advancing, and you need to be advancing with gusto, don't just go like it at a bull in a china shop. You know, apply a bit of grace to it, this card is saying. There's no need to be overly rambunctious about it. But absolutely really lovely uplifting energy here. And it's time for a deep dive. There you go, come to the edge. Leap of faith, and there it is, the swan spirit for you, Aries. Need I say more? Absolutely brilliant, brilliant read. And don't forget, analysis paralysis. Don't overthink the situation. You know, sometimes it's so easy to talk ourselves out of great things if we just overthink the situation. So I'm going to leave it there, my lovelies. I really hope that resonated with you. If it, you know, it maybe not all of it will, but take the bits that do, use them as stepping stones, and go forward and conquer. I mean, the world is in this read, so come on, Aries. March 2021. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope you enjoyed your read. If you did, please like, share and subscribe. As always, have a wonderful weekend. I hope your March is as wonderful as the cards say it's going to be. And yeah, absolutely go for it. Don't forget to be kind to yourself and each other. Toodle pip.